They're here now. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the world is watching and they all think that we're dumb for some reason. I can't put a pin on it. Hold on. What's up? Welcome to Weekly Report from Daily Grind. I am your host with the most, Jay Franklin. And as we all know, Election Day is just a few days away. And I gotta tell you, it's feeling more and more like a floating island of garbage. I heard that somewhere. So anyway, I would know because the East River is right here. And if you've ever taken a ferry across, you learn to recognize the political refuse that flows upstream from time to time. Now, as a Christian black man in this country, I gotta say, I'm tired of people be telling me how I should feel, what I should think, or maybe that I'm slightly insecure to see a woman in power for whatever reason that they come up with in their heads. And it's kind of condescending. It's kind of like someone saying, hey, we know you have valid concerns, but maybe you're sexist. Now, what a way to get voters by insulting and not helping us to understand the full scope of what's going on in the political landscape that we call America. Now, look, I'm privileged to be here. And as a kidnapped descendant who has no idea from where his people was kidnapped from, I gotta say, first world problems like not having gluten-free, keto-friendly donuts from, say, some obscure donut place, Dunkin' Donuts, for instance, is the least of my problems if you're Vance, and not to be confused with Bob Vance from Scranton. It could be an issue. And honestly, I'd rather vote for Bob Vance anyway. He had a better way with the ladies. Here's the thing. I want people to vote. I truly do. It is our civic duty. We can show the rest of the world that democracy actually works. But if we're voting off of feelings and not fact, it's like reaching for a door handle, missing it entirely, falling backwards, and spiraling into a coup. Just as Donald Trump, seen here as the hall monitor in chief. He's been there before, and we want to stop that this time around. We want people to understand that full complexities of full scope. Now, I'm completely unbiased in this thing, and I want people to see both sides and see the facts for how it is. But in order for us to do that, we really have to look objectively at what the options presented to us are. And I know they're not the best options in some of our minds. However, it is what we have, and if we want to keep the country running, we have to do it our job. As we go out on November 5th, we have to understand it is not just us voting for the President of the United States. It is us also taking on the mantle of being better in our own neighborhood, in our own lives. It isn't just one person that can change the trajectory of your neighborhood, your town, your community, but it starts with you. It starts with you attending your council meetings. It starts with you treating your neighbors like neighbors and not as if they're the monsters next door. We have to understand that COVID took us out of community, and if we want that back, we have to work for it. Relationships are not built off of elections. Relationships are built off of engagement, and we must be the catalyst for the change that we desire. So whether you're Republican, whether you're Democrat, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're immigrant, whether you're native, we all have to understand the president is going to lead us all collectively. Now, we might not get every single thing we want, but hopefully we get the things that protect the citizens and every right that they possess. It's important that we understand that if we hear something that we might not agree with, it's not us going to the streets, but we can take it to the council meetings. We could take it to our local leaders to help to facilitate change locally and hopefully eventually nationally. This is the importance of this election. This is Weekly Report. I am Jay. Stay tuned. We have so much more in store for you. Let's get it.